Hey everyone, this is Lori Greenwood, and today we're going to look at some tips to getting started in Signalvine. If you've watched a previous training video, you'll remember that Signalvine is divided into 4 tabs that help you to navigate the system. Today, we're going to look at programs. When you click on programs, you'll notice that there is a menu of sub-tabs to choose from, and depending on your user setting, you may or may not have access to all of them. So first, we're going to look at the ones that everyone has access to, which are Message Calendar, Export Contacts, and Autoresponder. The Message Calendar works a little bit like the Scheduled Messages tab did in Mongoose. It's the place where you can see upcoming scheduled campaigns. If you are the author of a campaign or you're an admin, you can edit messages right from the calendar before it goes out. Here, I previously scheduled a message, so when I click on it, I can edit right from the calendar, and the editing window will pop up for me to make my changes. Or, if I've changed my mind completely, I can actually delete the message right off the calendar. You can only perform these functions like editing or deleting if you're the author of the message, an admin in the program the message is saved in, or a system administrator. You have some options to view this as a calendar, or, if you prefer, as a list. The next feature we'll look at is Export Contacts. It's the 4th tab on the submenu. One of the times you may like to use this is to export a list of unreachable contacts with invalid phone numbers to attempt to update your contact records. And finally, everyone has access to the autoresponder. This is a great place to put your out-of-office message. In fact, I've started a Google Doc that we can use to cut and paste nightly messages. So let's say that I want to use this message as my auto response. I can paste that in place. It will automatically enable the message, and then I can click Save. The green window will confirm that the message is active. This lets me leave the office for the day, knowing that any of my students who reach out to me will get the message that I'm unavailable but will get back to them later. The following morning, when I return to the office, I simply need to deselect the checkbox that says Enabled, and it will remove the message. Then click Save. At once I've disabled a message, it disappears, and it's not saved anywhere in the system. So I'm using a Google document to cut and paste each night to make it as simple as possible. Any incoming text messages from students that receive your out-of-office message will remain in the Action Needed folder so that you can review them when you return to the office the next business day. The following tabs may only be available to you if you're the administrator of your program. The first one we'll look at is Settings. Under the Settings menu, you'll find that I've preset or pre-checked some things that I think will help you, but you have the ability to change them if you'd like. One of these is to allow your program to accept MMS messages. The reason I've pre-selected this is that I think often students send us a photo or a screenshot of something that they're having trouble with, and this will allow us to receive the image. If you don't want to receive images, you can deselect this box and then click Save. You can make adjustments on this page, but make sure you click the Save button whenever you do. The next tab that only some of you may have access to is called Add a Single Contact. This allows you to put someone in by first name, last name, and the phone number that they've texted in on. Groups will always appear as a new participant when they enter the system. Any details that you put in this section up here will remain intact. Updating details in this custom field section here may not be as helpful. The reason is, as data comes over from Radius CRM, it will overwrite anything that's in this area so that a student is moving through their life cycles from prospect to applicant to student to alumni. Anything you put in these categories manually is likely to be overwritten by the Radius data push. The next tab you may only have access to if you're a program administrator is Manage Fields. This will show you a complete list of data fields coming over from Radius CRM. If you'd like to rearrange your contact record to have more important information appear near the top, you can drag and drop that information by holding onto the hamburger menu to the side and pulling more important details near the top. It is possible to arrange to have custom fields added to your system, but only if that data is available in Radius CRM. If you'd like to add some custom fields, just let me know. Import Contacts You have the ability to upload a list of contacts in this section if you're a system admin. This is done by making sure your formatting matches the Signalvine data requirements and that your data fields are mapped exactly to match with Signalvine data. If you need assistance with this, just let me know. As we unpack elements in the system setup, data will be pushed from Radius into the main EVCC texting team, and I will be talking with all programs about how we can load important contacts into your unique programs in the system. And that's a quick overview of the Programs tab in Signalvine. If you've got any questions for me, just let me know.